is standing by to give us a preview of what we can expect at the upcoming Macufe Carnival later this afternoon. Palesa, a very good afternoon to you. You must be in such a great place there. It must be exciting. Tell us more about what is expected to happen this weekend.
Hello, Alicia. Indeed, we are at the Central University of Technology here in Bloemfontein, where the procession of the 18th Mangaung Cultural Festival is about to leave. It's going to be going off to the first venue of the first event, which will be the hip-hop show. Already a few people have gathered. There's going to be quite a lot of activities going on here. Right now, as I speak to you, there's already a few people moving around me, some few strange characters rather. But to talk to me a little bit about that is the HOD of the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture in the province, Mr. Malakwane. Mr. Malakwane, good day and welcome. Tell us about this year's Macufe.
This is our 18th edition, and it promises to be bigger and better. Because we've got a cocktail of good artists who will actually be headlining the festival this year.
Okay, tonight is the beginning of the festival. We've got the hip-hop show and then the spin and drift, which is something new. Tell us a little bit about that.
The spin and drift is for the young and the daring. It's actually a new edition, but we have just seen that culture, popping up. And we thought Macufe, because it evolves, it's not stagnant, it's actually something like an amorphous repertoire. We wanted to basically fuse that into the bigger offering and ensure that we speak to the young and ensure that it's a festival that is multidimensional and a festival that encapsulates new cultures. So I'm quite excited. It starts at 5 o'clock at the Grassland Arena. It's called Region to Region Spin and Drift.
Okay, now back to what we're seeing behind us and these funny characters around us. Tell us exactly what is going to be happening. Tell us about a carnival. What exactly is a carnival? I
think the carnival is our partnership with Reds. It's in its second year now. It's a precursor to what lies ahead, which will be the hip hop carnival. The hip hop show is called Sepe. It's a distinct Free State sound that we are trying to hyperventilate in the Free State to ensure that we have got our own DNA as a province. We start this way with the crazy few. You can see the guys here. The procession will actually start here from CUT, take some few turns into town, but then curtain call at the Dome, where the actual day will begin. It will be our Tsepi hip hop show. We're expecting a full house. At this stage, we've been told that the tickets are almost sold out.
Okay, and then generally, Macufe brings in a lot of people to Mangaung. More or less, how many are we expecting this year?
We basically are 150,000 feet concern or event over a 10-day period to both ticketed and non-ticketed events. We basically are perhaps South Africa's biggest festival. I don't think we're a festival as well. I think we're a phenomenon. We are a cultural pilgrimage of choice. We're a calendar event of choice, so to speak. And we are actually, a big tourism activator. We are all about sports tourism and cultural tourism, and the local economy of Bloemfontein will boom, and the rippling effect of that will actually have a follow-through effect to the province and actually to the GDP of the country.
Speaking about the economic benefit aspect of it, usually with your accommodation it becomes a problem. Take us through it. Is there enough accommodation for everybody who's coming in?
Accommodation for an explosion like Macufe will never be enough anywhere, for that matter. I think we basically have been able to have people of Bloemfontein embracing the festival, opening their houses and actually, taking patrons in. And you are right, all our accommodation is fully booked, but for your information, it was fully booked as of last year. Because people who come here, as soon as they leave their hotels, they book for the following year. So it tells you that it's a huge tourism spinner. That is the positive aspect of it. And the retail sectors, your hotels, in fact, your supermarkets, your garages, your liquor holes, and all those aspects, your big mamas, your SMMEs, informal business, they rake in big time, as well as your accommodation, as well as your B&B services.
HOD, thank you very much. From here on, There is also a crafts market that's also open right here in Bloemfontein in the city center, which residents can go and enjoy, and there's plenty to buy for them, as well as various theatre productions that will be happening throughout the week. And with that, it's back to you, Ayanda, in the studio.
All right, so Palesa, before I let you go, I heard you ask a very important question about accommodation. Now, in terms of safety for those people that are going to be attending, what are the current plans in place in terms of how police are going to deal with any eventuality that might arise from the festival? We know it gets really packed.
Well, we understand that at this stage, all the emergency medical services, police, and everyone that is involved with issues of safety and security, everybody's on high alert. The Department of Health is also on board. So everybody, each and every one of the department that should be involved in a massive activity or rather festival of this nature is on board.
Palesa, do go ahead and enjoy yourself and have a lot of fun on our behalf. All right.